Johnny. Thank you. We are back. Oh, Junk Gallery, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing.
Boy, they're
so
good.
Much fun. Oh, they're great.
They're right from Charlotte here, aren't they?
Absolutely. Almost all the talent that we bring is here from the Charlotte area. In fact, I want to talk about this, Joey.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked. How many of you guys have seen the show before? So, the 6 of you. Okay. So you've known that we've had the same house band since the very beginning. We've had the incredibly talented The Thought Criminals have been here from the... Yeah, how about a big round of applause for The Thought Criminals? They're awesome. Great musicians. You should check out their Facebook page, get their new CD. Unfortunately, all of them were killed in a bus crash. So we've decided... No, they decided they didn't want to do the show anymore. I'm sorry. They decided that they haven't been killed in the bus crash yet. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, they're on the national tour right now all across the United States, and they're unable to work with us anymore. So unfortunately, we've had to find a new band, but I think we found the perfect people. How about a big round of applause for Jeff? Aren't they great? They're wonderful. They got the horns. They're amazing. And in fact, I was hoping that we could take a moment and then meet each and every one of them. Hopefully you guys would like to meet them. So let's start. Where can I find Frank Polos? Frank Polos, everybody. There's Frank. Dressed up, shirt and tie, looking great. Now, Frank, it says here that you're on the keyboards and the horns.
Oh, yes.
You couldn't decide one way or the other?
I couldn't do either one, but I got them both.
Excellent, excellent. Now, it says you love all kinds of music and that you're glad to be here.
Absolutely.
Very helpful. Big round of applause for the man who's glad to be here. Very nice. Now, what's interesting is that there's two of you. There's two Peloses here. There's also, I understand your brother is your Mike Pelosi, the drummer. Ladies and gentlemen, right there in the sunglasses. How you doing, Mike? Thank you so much for being on the show. Now, how long have you guys known each other?
For a long time.
Well, most of your life, probably, because you're brothers. Did you start the band, or did you have separate bands and you formed together, or?
We actually started together, first band.
Excellent, excellent. It says here that you like strawberries.
Sometimes I like to dip them in sugar, too.
Ooh. Is that code? You musicians with your crazy jazz talk, I don't even know.
With those sunglasses on, too.
Right? It looks like trouble. Have you been relaxing before the show, having a few strawberries with some sugar? Or it just looks cool. It looks cool.
It looks
does
real
look very cool. Now, it says you've been playing drums since you were 11 years old. Have you gotten the hang of it?
Just about.
Excellent. You love the Beatles, who doesn't? And you're considering running for the presidency in 2016.
That's right. Yeah, the exploratory team is researching you right now.
Is that the exploratory team?
They're part of it.
Very nice. How about a big round of applause for Mike Polos, the Polos brothers. And then, here's somebody else doing two jobs. We have on vocals and keyboards, Mr. Adam McKee. Everybody, Adam McKee. Thank you for coming. Now, Adam, you're from right here in Charlotte, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and how long, you lived here your whole life?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Oh.
I like it here, but your whole life. Is there any place you've ever imagined living?
Sweden.
Right? This is the bikini team, I assume, and the banking policies, and I don't know anything about Sweden. So it says here that you are a recovering distance runner. What does that mean exactly?
They gave me a reason to drink more beer.
Let me ask you this, something, Crazy Late fans. Do you ever need a reason to drink more beer? No. I would need a reason to run a long distance. Like being chased by a bear with a knife. Because if the bear didn't have a knife, the rum would be more likely to kill him.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You ever do any long distance running, Joey?
Well, yeah. Well, take a look at me. What do you think?
You don't get a body like that by itself. You got to work at it.
Yeah. I do like to walk, though, Johnny. I walk that mountain. You know, you never know when a bear's going to be chasing you, so you got to stay your shape, right? And you know something about that.
Yeah, a little bit. I walk, but only when, there's no...
Beer.
Then I crawl. Thank you. Very nice to meet you. Thank you so much. And how about our bass player, Gary Harper? Where's Gary?
Gary.
All right, Gary.
Gary has that hat on.
Now it says here that you recently retired from being a professional wrestler. Is that true?
Correct.
Right. It doesn't, actually, the mustache says that. This doesn't say that. Double check.
taking steroids.
You're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, is that right?
Right.
Wonderful. And yeah, Pittsburgh! Woo! Yeah, name one good thing about Pittsburgh. Go. Steelers!
You knew that was coming.
They travel though, right? So what's good when they're not around? Cheesesteaks? Is that a different? I'm an idiot.
The cable
Hey,
car.
I'll learn.
The incline.
So obviously great people. How long have you lived here in the Charlotte area?
12 years.
Excellent, excellent. So you're paying taxes by now. And it said, wow, this is amazing. You're the opposite of the other guy. Yeah, you've toured Europe twice. You've lived and worked in the Caribbean until the charges were cleared. It says here that you've been a musician for 40 years and a beer drinker for 45. So 5 years wasted.
I had to find something that gave me a reason to drink beer.
Bass. Playing the bass. And finally, and very nice to meet you, and also congratulations, it says here that you just got signed by Sony for a new CD with the Skydog Woody Project. Is that right?
Right.
Skydog Woody Project. That's
Congratulations on that.
Is that porno? Again, going by the mustache. The Skydog Woody Project. Interesting. All right, Infinity and Beyond. Lovely to meet you. And our final performer of the evening. Oh, no, wait, there's another. Hey! Stewart showed up. Oh, Rick showed up. We're going to make fun of Rick in a minute. We'll all think of what. How about Rick Almond, everybody? He's over there on the saxophone.
He was stuck in traffic during rehearsals, yeah.
Rick Almond, he wasn't here for rehearsals. He was driving the bus that hit the Thought Criminals. And now he's very, very late, but I'm supposed to make fun of you. These facts were written by your associates. So it says, 1, you're into dudes. 2, your hero is the Michelin Man, right? As is mine, same personal trainer. It says, you like to be called Chainsaw.
There's a story behind it.
There's a story behind you being called Chainsaw?
Yes.
I've got time.
Well, you know, whenever we're doing stuff, we just have to always make sure, there has to be somebody to make sure that these guys stay in order. So sometimes I get the motor running, and that's what they're talking about. But you know, you do what you gotta do to keep everything straight.
All right.
He does drive that bus.
Yeah. He's the one who keeps everybody's motor running when he shows up.
I was stuck on top of a tall building.
Ah, fair enough. And it also says here that you're a huge Atlanta Braves fan and that you don't like strawberries. Is that right?
That's right.
Excellent.
It's actually the seeds that I don't like.
It's the seeds. It's hard to get around those. Yeah. We're not talking about strawberries anymore, are we? It's good to have something to do with the vinyl albums. You know what I mean? Okay. And our final performer of the evening is Mr. Stuart Malden, ladies and gentlemen. Stuart Malden, right there. Oh. And it says here that you are Yanni's evil twin. Is that true? You are? No, that's not. I made that up. Now you're a guitar player. You're also a Charlotte native, right? Why does nobody else look like you in Charlotte? You look.
I'm from parts unknown when I'm not here.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. It says you went to West Charlotte High.
I did. That could be some of it.
Hopefully not recently.
I graduated in '83.
Okay, good. But you don't go anymore to visit.
Without honors.
And it says here that you played on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Wow. What's that like? So you came back. What's it like in New Orleans nowadays?
Pretty much stop and mildew. Two speeds.
I can't understand what he's saying. He sounds like the Wizard of Oz.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot down in New Orleans.
Stop and mildew pretty much. 10 cents a day, $8 a set. No AC. No AC. No AC.
Stuart Malden, everybody.
Yes.
That's Stuart. And that's our new band, the Junk Gallery. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Shannon Dawn Rawr.